Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. In this demonstration, I will use the app generated provided by AppSeed to build a full stack product powered by Node.js as a backend server and React in the front end. Once the product is generated by the platform, we will use the CLI to a CLI provided by another open source tool, which is this Python wrapper over the render API to push live the generated product. So this tool will be soon integrated into AppSeed, and we decided to open up the source code and provide it as in the open source ecosystem. The product is released under the MIT license, and once all the features of this deployer are stable and validated by AppSeed community and other users, we will migrate and mirror all the features into Node.js. So let's go with our demonstration. For newcomers, AppSeed is a platform that generates full stack products using a visual wizard. In this case, I will choose Berry because it's super popular. Here you can choose from different backends. I will pick Node.js and hit the generate button. The service is free. You don't need an account in order to use it, and the generated code is released under the MIT license, which means you can use it in commercial products and or simply for e-learning activities. So what's going on in this moment? The platform took our request and generate the new product using a simple API server built on top of Node.js and Express, also with SQLite persistence, using this super nice React user interface. So the generated product can be downloaded in using this zipper shape, but also the sources, in order to be accessible for later reference, are uploaded to GitHub, and we are awaiting this upload right now. In fact, the platform already generated the source code. So once you have this repository, we can see that the code base was generated 1 minute ago. So this is the live demo, which is already built and provided by AppSeed. But in case we want to push live this product, we just need to install this render API wrapper built in Python and use the CLI to push live the product. So I will do this right away. The only thing that this deployer requires is the render API, and all the information is specified here in the tool setup. You need the render API, you need the render owner ID, which is also returned by this tool. The rest of the parameters are fully optional. So my environment is already configured with that information, and if we execute the deployer without any arguments, we can see all the available commands. In order to deploy live generated AppSeed stack, we need to use this argument. Okay, and the one and only argument is the URL of the generated repository. So let me access the render dashboard. This is my account, and once the product goes live, we should see here in this page some new services. Okay, so let's try to register the go live with this new product. So the deployer scans the source code and detects that we have an Node.js backend and the React user interface and push into the render two new services. The API will be live at this address, and also the React is available here. And a really nice thing is that the React it's already configured to work with this new service through the environment variables. So let's go here to the render dashboard, and we can see that we have two new services, basically the same services as here. So we have this prefix 0 whatever, so it's the same as this one, and also the React UI. Okay, let's open up the services and wait the completion of the setup and the compilation. We can check out the compilation logs by clicking on that deploy link. The same thing we can see here for the React UI. Okay, this might take a while, but in the end we should be able to effectively use the generated product. Okay, once this product is live, I will go back to the AppSeed React generator and choose Django as the backend server and reuse the same UI, or it's better to use another UI. And we will also push live the new service. But for now, we need to wait the completion of this product. So the API is up and running. We can see that the build is successful, and now the render deploy the service on their infrastructure. For newcomers, render it's a Heroku-like deployment platform. They have a nice, they have a really nice interface, super simple, and also the pricing is quite good for startups. And once you have a good budget for a project, you can scale up and move to other services and scale your business. But we choose render for our deployment automation because we think that they are better than other services on the market, and we will support this automatic deployment in all our generated stacks quite soon. So let's go back to the deployments and check out the status. So the Node.js is already deployed, and now we need to wait the completion of the React UI. As I mentioned before, this deployer is open source. Feel free to use it, and in case you have a render account and you just need to automatize all the requests, the deployer supports deployment of static sites, Flash, Django, Node.js, also mono repos, and in this case we have a full stack application with embedded inner directories for the API and the React UI. So basically, the tool detects the structure of the project and knows where to search for the API and where to search for the React frontend. Also, the tool will be updated with more features, but for now it provides only the basics, so it's might be useful to use it in order to go live with your project on render. Okay, so the build is complete. We should be able soon to access the live service. Once the product is live, the React UI is live, we should see this green flag, and okay, like this. So at this point we should be able to access the user interface. I will so looks good. I will access the API server and click on the live logs option in the sidebar. So let's use an existing user and just check out the error message. Should be the access should be restricted. So we need to create a new user. Okay, we can see here that the backend is response to our registration. Now the user is created and we should be able to authenticate. So we are good to go with our project. Basically 5 minutes ago we had nothing, and now the service is up and running using render, using open source tools. So the generator is free, the deployer is free. All you need to do is just to create an account on render and get the API key, and also if you want to create an account on AppSeed, it's 100% optional because the service is free, is open source. It's not open source, it's free, but can be accessed without an account. Let's go back here and choose another design. This time I will choose Horizon, which is super nice, and I will pick this time the Django backend and follow up the same steps. Okay, we need to wait for the completion. Now the product is already available in zip as a zip archive, but we need the sources to be uploaded to GitHub. So we need to wait a little bit. The deployer that uses the render API basically needs external repository in order to push the deployments. This is a thing that is required by the render API, because the platform knows how to operate on only on repositories. So that's the reason we need to wait this upload to be completed. Once it's completed, we will just call the deployer with another argument here. So I will erase the previous repository and I will use the new one, and we should be able in 1 or 2 minutes to access the new service in the browser. Okay, so on the main dashboard on render we can see that the React UI and the API Node.js server are up and running. So we will do the same for the Django version. Okay, so I will click on the repository. We can see that the product was generated 2 minutes ago. The interface is super nice. And also, it's might be important to know that all the kits are cross-tested on multiple platforms and with multiple Node.js versions, and the test for Node.js 14, 16, and 18 for this kit all passed, and you can use it without. You should use this UI and product using these versions of Node.js without issues. Okay, so I will copy the URL. I will pass here into the deployer, and the deployer knows how to push the product into the random platform. We can see here that the API, Django API is detected, and also the React UI is detected. And the new, once the compilation is finished, we will be able to access the API at this address, and also the render UI at this address. Cool. Let's access the render dashboard, and we can see that the services are under deployment. So I will access the new products and wait the completion of each one. This is the Django API server, and this is the React UI. Sorry for this long demonstration, but might use many developers to bootstrap fast a new project. The tools are free, so you can test the entire flow in just a few minutes. Sometimes we have issues like the product works on our environment and is not deploying live. So using the deployer, using the app generator, we can check out the deployment in just a few minutes. And also, once the in the project settings, we can authorize render to access our product, and on new commits, the platform knows how to push the deploys into the live server, if of course if we want this. And it's super handy, and I think might speed up our development process a lot. Okay, so Django is under development. Here we have the React UI. We can check out the environment of the product in the meantime, and the deployer knows how to inject the backend server in the product environment. So if we copy this address, basically it's the same as this one. So the deployer knows how to correlate the API, because first push the API into render, and if the deployment of the API is accepted by render, then he uses the information returned by the platform to configure the front end to connect with the right backend. So a lot of configuration things are done in the background by the deployer. So of course you can check out the code. It's open source, but the hard part is already done, and I'm pretty sure the tool can be improved by other developers. So if anyone knows how to comes up with proposal, feel free to chat with us on AppSeed. Please access AppSeed. Go to the support page, and feel free to send us an email, or just connect with us for live support on Discord. In case you are using Discord, we have more than 1,000 members on Discord, so we can chat one-to-one. Okay, let's go back to the render dashboard and check out the process. Now the download it's quite slow. let's go back to the React build. Okay, so this one looks good. Okay, so the React UI it's up and running. Soon will be live. We have a small delay on the Django API. In case we want to reuse the Node.js server, we just need to go here into environment and update the API address. Once we save another value in the environment, the render just force a new rebuild in order to inject the new environment into the project. So we can change anytime the configuration of the product. So I don't know why this build is not progressing. I was just pushing a manual deploy, so just to force the product rebuild. Okay, let's wait a few minutes and check out the progress. Okay, now the build should be completed in 1 or 2 minutes. The API is live, but at this moment we don't have a backend yet, so we can see here that the deploy has succeeded. And let's wait a little bit for the Django completion. So the build is successful. We can see in the logs that database is migrated, and soon the service will be live. We will provide in the next few days other tutorials regarding the deployer and for other UI keys like Datable, like soft deliver from creative team. So many products will come in the next few weeks, and we will publish on GitHub and YouTube other tutorials. Okay, so the render platform tells us that the API server Django is up and running, and also the React UI. Let's go here, copy the URL, open up a new incognito window, and we can see that the new product is up and running. Let's access the runtime logs for API for Django API server, and let's use the same technique that at first we are using an existing account just to check out also the sign in and also the registration. Okay, so the request failed, is not authorized. Let's go here and type test and also put a dummy password. So if the registration is correct, we are redirected into the sign-in page, and we are good to go with the product, which looks amazing in my opinion. This one is built by Simple, looks super nice, and is also free. So guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. The generator will be updated to support one-click deployment soon. Let us know what you think. We are you can chat with us and suggest features using the support coordinates. The platform will be updated soon with other features. For now, we are supporting the generator only on the React kits, but soon we will provide also Vue kits and Svelte and other cool frameworks. So feel free to suggest other features and frameworks that we should support. And what can I say? As always, I wish you all a super day, and don't hesitate to access the AppSeed and chat with us on support. I wish you all a super day. Adrian here from AppSeed, and bye guys.